You ever just wish you had a personal map? Something that could give you a totally unique perspective on all the different parts of your life? We're talking career, relationships, personal growth, all of it. Well, today, we're going to unlock a blueprint that's designed to do exactly that.
I mean, picture this. You're standing at a crossroads. Life is full of them, right? But what if you had a guide, kind of like a personal GPS that highlighted the terrain of every single path ahead? What if you could actually see the underlying themes and the potential of your journey?
Okay, so let's dive right in. That map we're talking about, it has a name. It's called the 12 Palaces of Destiny. And it's this fascinating framework from the ancient practice of Chinese astrology, also known as Bazi, which literally translates to 8 characters.
So, what are they exactly? Well, think of the 12 palaces as this really specialized tool. It takes the whole big, messy picture of your life and neatly organizes it into 12 distinct domains, or palaces. And each palace governs a really specific area, offering clues and insights into your potential in that part of your life.
And what's so cool about this is the emphasis on unique. This is not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. The 12 Palaces chart is a deeply personal blueprint, and it's built using your precise birth information. And the hour of your birth is absolutely crucial here. So what are these 12 key areas anyway? Let's take a quick tour through the palaces. It'll give you a great sense of the incredible scope of this life map.
This chart here is basically our guide. It's a grid with 12 numbered sections, and each and every one of them represents one of the palaces we're about to explore. And they cover everything from your deepest inner self to your place in the wider world.
All right, first up, we've got the palaces that are all about our core self and, our most intimate relationships. Palace number 1, the Destiny Palace. This is the big one. It's the absolute foundation. It represents your core identity, your personality, your whole outlook on life. Then you've got palaces dedicated to our key bonds. The Siblings Palace, the Spouse Palace for your primary partner, and of course, the Children Palace. Next up, let's look at the palaces that are tied to our material world and our foundations. The Wealth Palace isn't just about money. It shows your capacity to earn and your entire relationship with wealth. Then there's the Property Palace, which deals with physical assets like real estate. And Palace 12, the Parents Palace. This one is so important. It speaks to our roots, our heritage, and the huge influence of our upbringing. Now we're going to zoom out a bit to our public life and actions. The Career Palace sheds light on your professional path and what your role is within an organization. The Friends Palace covers your whole social network, your colleagues, your community, and the Risk Palace? Now that is a fascinating one. It reveals your relationship with things like investments and speculation. Basically, your natural approach to taking chances. And finally, we look at the palaces for growth and our inner world. The Spirituality Palace covers your connection to the intangible, your beliefs, your intuition, your inner peace. And the Movement Palace is all about travel, moving, and your capacity for personal development and change. So as you can see, these 12 palaces really do cover the entire spectrum of human experience. So we've seen the what, the 12 different domains, but how does this all actually come together? How does an analyst use all this information? Okay, here's the crucial point. The 12 Palaces chart doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's built from a foundational chart in Bazi known as the Pillars of Destiny. These pillars represent that unique combo of energies that were present at your specific birth year, month, day, and hour. And this slide shows that connection perfectly. See, on the left, you've got the foundational pillars of destiny, those core 8 characters. The information and all the elemental relationships from that chart are then methodically used to fill out the much more detailed 12 Palaces chart on the right, which gives us a way broader view of your life's different areas. So the process itself is pretty systematic. First, that core Pillars of Destiny chart gets calculated. From that, the 12 Palaces chart is built. Then an analyst really digs into the specific energies and elements inside each palace to understand its nature. And here's the really cool part. They cross-reference all of this with time. As you move through life, different palaces get activated, which just means their themes become way more prominent. And this often lines up with major life events, like a marriage, a career change, or a big move. Now, after seeing all this structure, it's really easy to think of this as some kind of rigid prediction, but that's not the goal at all. It is so important to see this tool for what it really is. It's a map, not a mandate. This quote just gets to the absolute heart of it. The 12 palaces reveal your built-in potential, the underlying themes, and the areas of life that might be more prominent or, more challenging for you. But it doesn't take away your free will. You are still the one holding the map, and you choose how to navigate the journey.
And really, that brings us to our final thought. This whole system offers such a profound way to understand all the different parts of ourselves and our life story. So I'll just leave you with this question. If you could see the unique map of your own potential, which palace, which aspect of your life would you be most curious to explore first?